Well, YouTube, it's me, Fortmaster, and welcome back to another JonTron reaction. And, this title fills me with confusion. Sri Sri, Ranker of the Universe. I mean, I hope that's explained in the video, because otherwise I have no idea what that's even supposed to mean. Yeah, I definitely need to see what this video is about. So, yeah, original video is linked in the description. If you haven't seen it yet for some reason, corner video will be leading to my Let's Play of the day. And yeah, with all out of the way, let's actually see what JonTron's gonna be talking about. Well, I should probably look in the description, huh? Yeah, that does not help me at all.
Let's face it, the internet loves a good list, whether it be a top 10, a tier list, or Franz.
Yeah.
Liszt, the great Hungarian composer. But anyways, today I think I may have found the list to rule them all. That's right, this one's coming to you straight from internationally beloved yogic guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Now, if you aren't familiar with him, he's basically like a popular spiritual teacher who goes around dropping mystical wisdom such as this.
What makes you sad and upset?
If you are sad and upset, I too get upset and sad. That's a good question, yeah. Anything that you feel, you know, I feel everything that you feel, yeah.
Inspiring.
Okay, I think I'm getting a picture of where this video is going to be going. Now, the whole thing with these, like, spiritual healer types is, I swear, 90% of the time, or at least nowadays, they're a scam. I remember an older one of JonTron's videos where he did one where, you know, the guy could vomit up gems, quote unquote, when they, you know, they were plastic ones you'd get from a dollar store or whatever. But this guy, but having literally never heard of him before, let's continue on and see what other things he says. Ranker of the Universe, okay.
I definitely could have said that better myself. Now, coming from a less storied source, you know, I might scoff, but seeing the many accolades that this man has collected over his lifetime and the sizes of the audience he pulls, you know, there's no way I'm not gonna take notice.
Wow.
Indeed, when I saw these unseen beings can give fame, talent, wealth, and power drop in my sub box, okay, I had no choice but to stop what I was doing immediately and click. Basically, in this video, Mr. Ravi Shankar draws from his deep well of knowledge to essentially, how can I put this, rate the universe from least epic thing to most epic thing, and it's simply something that has to be experienced firsthand to be appreciated, so buckle up. Something of this magnitude only drops once or twice in a lifetime. Give it to us, Sri Sri.
The whole universe is permeated by spirit, by Brahman, yet in different degrees.
Okay, I think I'm following.
A stone has one unit of life.
Now, I don't want to stop your flow too early here, but by what metric exactly are we going? You know, can I get a legend or a key? Just something to help me out? A rock has one unit of life. Like it's alive? Or frankly, something can have more than one unit of life?
Yeah, with life, you think that would be a rather binary. Well, I guess like with viruses that would kind of muddy the water, but when I think of like, oh, a unit of life, one, yeah, video games, but two, that also, but the one thing that comes to mind is, well, and that's the SCP Foundation. If you've never heard of the SCP Foundation, look it up. It's an awesome, like, community writing project about like this pan-national organization that contains anomalies and just the weird. But I remember in one of their thing, they talk about, like, you know, reality benders and stuff like that, and the people have made up a unit of measuring reality that goes from 0 to 2. At 1, it's Thum, if I remember, Thum. At 1 Thum, you have reality. You have existence. When you have more than one, you start getting into things and people that have reality-altering capabilities. At 2, I think you're essentially like a god or something. Or, you know, you can create, rewrite, destroy the universe and reality on a whim, not even with a snap of a finger, just with a thought. It's when you get down below 1, you have stuff starting to break down. You have a lack of reality. Matter starts to just dissolve because it doesn't want to exist anymore because there's no reality, if you get that sort of thing. That would be my whole, my idea of trying to quantify a unit of life. Like, you have 1 being something is alive and 0 being that it is not alive, I don't know how you could have a rock, a literal inanimate object, have a 1 unit of life. Where do we stand on that whole, how many units of life does a human being have, is the question I'm asking.
There's nothing more fundamental, molecules, quarks, whatever, that's fine. Rock is the basis, okay? We can move on from here. Let's go.
You know, stones have gender. Have you heard about it?
Well, let me just like write this down for...
Okay. Stones have gender. That's a new one. So wait, is this looping around to the whole joke, quote unquote, of my identify as an attack helicopter, but instead of identifying as an attack helicopter, you have the attack helicopter identifying as something. Has everything gone into a big loop?
You said what now?
There are male stones and there are female stones.
Sri, how you already getting more controversial than I'm just trying to sink in the unit of life thing. You're gonna bring out the birds and the bees and the rocks? I didn't even write anything on this.
The ancient people of every culture knew this.
Even Grug with his slope skull, he knows this one. He knows boy and girl rocks kiss when they like each other, and actually we still don't know what happens after that.
Water has got 2 units of life.
Okay, water, that's 2.
And when there is fire,
Strong, that's 3, I get it.
And in the air, 4 units.
That's everywhere. It's all over the place.
Space has 5 units.
A little early for space.
Trees have got 6 units of life.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of the conversion ratios here. So, where does coal fit into all of this? Because it's a rock that burns. And also, how does space, the big vast sea of nothingness outside of our atmosphere, have more units of life in it than the air we breathe? And then how does a tree, something that creates air, have both more life in it than both space and air? I guess also fire burns the tree, so you get a ratio of 2 fire to 1 tree. But yet, can you turn fire into rock? Is that that's the question I'm having here.
That's how you said what now? Now, okay, hold on just a second here. Okay, I could buy that the rock and the fire and the air is below space, you know, like the elements. But how is the tree above space? You need space
that's a big
for the tree to
question.
be in. Space got shafted. Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
The moon, yeah, I'd go. Horsehead Nebula, that's easy. Sorry, what? This? You want me to climb this? I may be a spaceman, but I'm not spaced, man. I would say this reminds me of Andromeda's second cluster, but that was easy. Like, what is this, birch?
That's not a birch.
What is this, birch? Dad, that's easier than the tree. Dad, I'd be up there like, fuck this, I ain't doing this.
Animals have got 7 units. Human beings have got 8 units.
Okay, so that's where we are. We have 3 more units of life than space.
Ha! Take that, space fire, zebra, flamingo, leopard, and what is this, a gibbon? This is probably a gibbon, right?
Gibbon.
Get out of here, you 7-unit mammal. Okay, so we've officially found out where we stand. Us humans, we are at 8 units of life. And I guess all other animals combined are just on 7, but we're at 8, so all right. Personally, I don't feel 6 lives more than a water or 4 lives more than an air, but you know, that could just be my ignorance playing into it, so.
Actually, there was one thing I remember finding once, and it was this diagram of showing like the amount of like biomass on the planet. And if you like total up the total amount of like mammal biomass, like biomass just from mammals, as exists now, the total amount of human biomass just from human beings outweighs the existence of all other like mammal biomass that existed like 10,000 years ago. It's really nuts. Wait, I need to find that picture again. It was really cool. Yeah, this is close enough to the one that I saw, but you can see, like, even just nowadays, there's more human biomass than there is the rest of all other, like, wild mammals. And granted, this is only mammals. It's not counting bacteria or insects or reptiles and stuff like that. But then, like, you have all of the farm animals, too. Oh, geez, it's absolutely nuts when you see it like that.
Let's keep going and see where it takes us.
Genius, superhuman beings blossomed in 9 units.
Wait, what? Superman? Sorry, I didn't realize Eastern mysticism dipped in and out of the DC universe. All right, we get it. Okay, Superman, he's great, he's buff, he's on number 9. I tell you what, put a little kryptonite on pillar 10, he'll be down below Win before you can say Lex Luthor. So if we could for a minute, let's just take stock of this chart here. I'm not sure what Superman has to do with this. I don't know if he means like Nietzsche's Superman, the Overman. I'm assuming
the
if he meant
Ubermensch?
anything, it was probably something like that.
Those who do extraordinary job.
Okay, so like extraordinary deeds, that's what I thought. So maybe he is talking about the Ubermensch after all, which can be translated from German to basically mean Superman.
It need not be all positive. Because Hitler, someone who does things which are inhuman in both sense. I've got more units of mine, 9 units of mine.
Rank 9 is clearly for achievers, all right? Do something with your life, and then we can start to talk about getting you up here. But I don't get it, like these are still just normal humans. Like, for instance, the animal can't be like an exceptional animal. Balto can't deliver some penicillin to some sick children and become a level 8 animal. So I thought these were supposed to be fixed units. Like the rock is a rock, the fire is fire, but Gandhi and Einstein have their own category for some reason, and some other choice picks. I should add. Talk about that.
And then human can develop from 9 to 16 units of it.
Now, I can't help but feel deep in my gut that somewhere along the way you skipped out on some crucial information. It's really important to know how 9 gets a 12, especially when the end result is this blue man. You're just gonna have to go over it. You're just gonna have to go over it.
I'm trying to remember. It's avatar of one of the gods. I'm trying to remember the name. No, it's not coming to me. I'm sorry.
What happened on 10 and 11 that you don't want me to know about? Shri, please, I give you the floor.
No, when we die, we become more powerful in some way. We go between 9 and 10 units of life. This is strange, but true.
This is strange.
Yeah, very strange.
This is strange.
Spirit has become free and it has more access. No wall, no door, nobody can stop them.
Yo, check this out. Look at this. Absolutely no way I'm getting through that. Completely solid. But watch this.
But if
Oh God.
you die, then you have access to the 9th and 10th units. You get more access.
Oh no, John.
So hold on a sec. You're telling me to get from the human 8 level to the 10 and above level, you just have to die? You just get it automatically by default? So wait, what is this implying? Does that mean the whole mass atrocity thing from earlier, that's just if you feel like it? Just a little stopover if you get bored? What the fuck is this trying to say?
Yeah, this is getting
I've
really
honestly
weird.
tried looking, but I just can't find what he's using as a foundational basis for any of this. Because, like, I know some of these concepts are generally just, like, baked into, like, Vedic philosophy and Hinduism and stuff like that. But the way he's specifically laying it out here, let's just say it's definitely an original take.
And then there is one spirit which is one grade higher than the Pitris, they are Kinnaras.
Hey, you remember the last guy? This new guy got a vest. Looking snazzy, situation escalating much?
Kinnaras are those souls who are behind big social work or political setup and all those things.
You know, it's just like Obama. Now, hold on. You said you had to be dead for this part. Shri, are you even trying? I mean, what the fuck? Obama's not like, okay, the other 2 are dead, fine, but I thought you had to die to progress past the last step, so...
Or maybe he's insinuating that Obama, when he dies, he will move on to that step. But man, this whole thing is weird.
He's alive again? We're people again? Well, let me just check like Obama didn't die earlier this day or something. No, yeah, he's alive. He's alive. By the way, can I just point out, Gandhi, in case you didn't notice, has made another appearance here on level 11, which just serves to confuse me even more. This is strange, but true.
And
Actually, fun fact, while Gandhi and this whole peaceful protesting stuff was really cool, he was also very iffy. The main one I know of is that he criticized the Jews for not just taking their the stuff that the Nazis did to them, and instead tried to fight back. I guess, yeah. At least that's what I've heard. Granted, it's been a while since I looked into Gandhi, So I may want to look into that to update my information. But
Then comes Gandharvas. The Gandharva souls.
By the way, I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier in this very same video, 12 units was depicted by this very elaborately painted blue deity, and now for some reason it's just a chibi ghost with a guitar. I don't know if the graphic designer just like threw in the towel and quit halfway through making this video, but if they did, I can't say I'd blame them.
oh
Gandharva
no.
spirit are behind every successful artist.
Jenny, all the stars are here.
It's true.
Bob Marley, Freddie Mercury, South Asian Walt Disney. I don't know, but trust me.
Yeah, wait, who
it's
was
all
that?
them.
Through him there is a spirit called Gandharva. And Gandharvas bring you great fame. And they bring joy and happiness to the population. But they make the person very miserable.
Okay, good to know. And when I was 16, I thought I
Okay.
wanted to be like the lead singer of a band or something, but dodge that bullet, I'll stay a street sweeper.
See Michael Jackson, I think that he's brought joy to so many people, but in his personal life he's so miserable.
Great moves, unbelievable moves, absolutely miserable. You ever seen him? He's just bending over amazingly, like a stop sign in a hurricane for 2 hours live. Hates his own reflection. Had to rent out an entire supermarket just to find out what the sensation of buying Frosted Flakes is like. Do not, under any circumstances, become inhabited by this level 13 ghost.
Only musicians who are happy is one who found a guru. They had a path. They are liberated.
You don't say! The only happy superstar is one who's found a guru. I think we may have located the impetus behind the whole power level chart after all. I'm seeing a lot of faces, a lot of people who really need guidance, but I'm feeling the ones in the 7-figure and up tax bracket. They're really needing my help. And don't worry, call me later. It's tax deductible.
Then from the Gandharva level is a Yaksha, another grade of soul spirits. Yaksha brings a lot of wealth. Very wealthy people are blessed by Yakshas.
Okay, now see, this is where you want to be at, right? You put in the work, you got your guru, you went from 12 to 13, now there's no problems. You're living at large. Young parties, beautiful women, sunshine all the way down. Yes!
How's this going to go?
Yaksha can bring comfort, but they don't give the joy or happiness from the progeny. They are not satisfied with their own children.
Sorry, what was that? What was it? What was the caveat on that one? Did you say cursed lineage? Okay, but if I can get past that, I do get to live in my own golden satellite, right?
Other children's behavior, other children's career, something to do with their progeny. They don't know happiness from the children, from the progeny.
Bro, we get it.
What?
How many times do you gotta say it? Did a rich guy hurt you, Shri Shri? I feel like this is personal. This feels like some pent-up anger. We have all heard of eBay? Yes? Well, I did it first. It was called Shreebay. They took it from me. So I'm just saying, okay, if the universe is conspiring to make their sons a little cube-headed, yeah, I'm not gonna stop them.
One more level, Devas. The Devas are also called gods and goddesses. Deva means gods and goddesses. It is not the god, but gods and goddesses.
Demigod is one level above Jeff Bezos. Did he write this list? I don't know what I was hoping for, but I don't really think I'm surprised.
So the Yakshas, then Devas,
Then Albanians, then Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, Darkwing Duck, Gandhi,
Gandhi again.
Gandhi.
and then Siddhas.
You've done it again. You skipped from 14 to 16. So what's 15?
Yeah,
Look,
what's
call me
15? I want to
crazy,
know what this
but
is.
I happen to think it's kind of an important detail. How do you get from demigod to perfect god? You gotta put the step in there, man.
Siddha is the perfected human being who have gone deep in meditation. Siddha, Guru, that is the level.
Wait a minute, so the top level is just a human being again? Now, I know these are considered like avatars within this tradition, you know, they're like sacred, but still, they're just human beings in the flesh. So I'm just saying, we're mixing up our metaphysics pretty bad. So there you have it. There is your list. He never came back to 15, by the way.
Oh no.
He's never coming back, is he? Strange, but true. Look, okay, frankly, level 15 is paid DLC, okay? But you're gonna love it. It's in the Vishnu Legends pack. It's got a great Siddhartha battle pass. It's a crossover thing. You're gonna like it.
Oh.
Thank you all so much again for your continued...
You know, I don't want to go about and start criticizing other people's religions. I mean, God knows there's enough of that going on right now. But I will say there's a lot of weird people in the world. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the lower 7. Like, how... Again, where does coal fit in on the list? Because it's a rock that can turn into fire. I don't know. I truly don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to be calling that for now. So, yeah, original is linked in the description if you haven't seen it for some reason. Corner video will be leading to my Let's Play of the day. And, yeah, I hope you guys liked. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you have not. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.